probably stayed in through the end of the break, and then maybe the first 5 minutes of the second half, we'll see. Handoff Lopez, drive in here and a slam dunk there. Not an easy injury to get back from. Batum, little pass down left of the lane. Collins, and Collins gets elevated and hits. Chris Paul, the 40-year-old, bounce pass to the corner. Batum inside to Lopez. Lopez, count it. Gonna get fouled by Lee Shimbo again. For Shibo, he's only 6'7" off the missed shot. There's Collins to clean it up, and he talks a little trash. I think a bigger, more veteran, experienced team, maybe one of the most experienced rosters, National Basketball Association. Lopez with a three, and down she goes. Collins continues along with the 40-year-old Paul, and Lopez in there. Posting up was Collins, and 2 more points in the paint right there. 2 guys with 5 fouls, or 1 guy with 5 fouls, another with 4. And Lopez wanted a foul. Instead, he'll make the bucket. Doesn't get the N1, and really started pretty slowly. Again, practice this morning. Had a good little workout in Temecula. Paul shoots off the Lopez screen, and Chris Paul. A rebound, the 30th of the night for the Clippers. They've done a good job on the glass. Good passing leads to a Collins three, and he hits it. John Collins. Kaminsky's a big guy. He's got him beat on height there, but good stick-to-itness there. A rejection, 84-66. Ahead to Oladipo. Makes an extra pass, and Batum picks it off. And now Miller. Miller lobs it up. John Collins throws it down. Just north of Hong Kong. A couple of costly turnovers. 90-68. Clippers. 22-point advantage. Paul Lopez, who slams it home. Dazzling. Watch the Chris Paul driving, getting the penetration, leaving it.
I played in over 1,200 NBA games, and this is the first time I have ever seen this.
Collins jumper. Ever seen what? So I'm sitting there with some veteran assistants, Jeff Van Gundy, Brian Shaw. Murray has it poked away. Good defense inside. Gordon stolen by James Harden. Harden flips it up.
That are going to be playing for Denver that are north of 30. You got 13 guys in this game that are going to all be a major part of the success of these two teams.
Collins could be a major part. His foot was on the line, so a 2-pointer. First home game considered. They play a team from the Chinese Basketball Association in their first game, so Paul getting a chance to play in front of his fans. Dunn just off the bench, knocks down a 3.
Just from opportunity and who he's playing with. But the quality of shots he's going to get in this offense are going to be significantly better. This could be his best year.
And one of the better three-point shooting big men, Brook Lopez, coming over from the Bucks, knocks down a 3. And a lot of the new guys on each team getting their feet wet and comfortable. First quarter complete.
That is something that they have never had.
Harden, doubled. Lopez calmly sinks down another 3. Watson, a fun defender to watch. He can be a dynamic defender. Little sidestep, and another 3. Lopez is in his first 3s. Five of the 24. Harden whips a pass. Lopez this time in the paint. Gets that one to go. That for Lopez. Well, he is 265 pounds.
38 of that's in his beard.
Lopez. That's an interesting Euro step there, and gets to the fall. Good defense from Derek Jones. Zubats spots it. Pass deflected. Collins. Jones up and under. Counted. Beautiful acrobatic move from Jones. As Johnson comes the other way. Alley-oops. Spotted beautifully by Derek Jones.
I think that was more just a terrible pass.
I think you're right.
That was one of the worst lob attempts I've seen in transition in a long time.
It's going to be hard for these guys to get minutes during the regular season. Lopez. Shot clock winding down. Tough pull-away shots up. Oh, knocks it down.
Never seen it.
We know about the prolific three-point shooting for a big, but this is how he made his bones when he first came in this league. Going into the post. Probably did if he's that mad about it. But, man, what a night he has had. He came in off the bench, immediately got it going, and he stayed that way the entire night. Caught it on the block, Rich, and by the time he shot it, he was at 18 feet.
Just checking in. Collins with a step-up screen, now flips it for CP3. Over to Brook Lopez. One of the newest members of the Clippers knocks down the long ball.
He's trying to get back in transition defense.
There's Lopez, pulls another one from the same spot. Same result.
That's absurd. Phenomenal passer, and he's getting more and more comfortable every day at the pace of this game.
Drives the closeout. Clippers elevating. Got it blocked by Lopez. Tried to detonate on the rim, but Lopez had other ideas.
You've got Brook Lopez, one of the best rim protectors in this league, and not exactly what you need to do. Just a nice little baby hook shot there. Take your time.
Lopez again. That's 3 for 3.
Same spot.
Ball brings it across against the Kings. Stevens in the ball game. He's a former college teammate of Meek, and that's going to be an and one. Shot clock down to 10. Stevens closely on Paul. Pocket pass. Collins with a nice reverse.
Have a player run the floor, rim to rim. Yeah. You got to reward him. Nice job. Nice time right there.
Collins from the corner knocks it home. Tween and a couple crosses later. Paul playing with his food. Back out to Lopez. He's made 3 from there. Did I say 3 or 4?
Yes.
Lopez sets the screen. Sabonis switches and gets back. Collins up top with the thunder. This ball at the elbow working against Carter, the second-year pro. John Collins against Jones. Collins inside, count it, and 1.
This team is stacked top to bottom. John Collins is a player in Atlanta who's always given the Kings problems, and then did an excellent job when he was in Utah with the Jazz, and now from deep today. And you know, we'd be remiss if we didn't mention that Malik Monk not available tonight. He's feeling under the weather, has an illness. He'll be just fine, but
with 90 seconds to go in the third quarter. Clifford on the show and go. Tough pass, never made it. Batum flashing to the elbow. Lopez sprays it out. Pristine ball movement. Collins from the corner. Butter.
Yeah, just side to side.
Facing up. Brook Lopez has knocked down 3 threes tonight, and that's his second bank shot. Did he watch a John Wooden video or something?
Well, and you've got Doug McDermott stepping to the table right now. Has yet to see action in the preseason. I'm assuming he's going to be coming in for DeMar DeRozan, as you see Ron Collins.
Bradley Beal's not played in the preseason. He gets the start tonight. Beal coming over from the Suns. That's what he does. Mid-range jump shots.
Being alert, the great defensive instincts, he has them.
Shot clock at 10. Bradley Beal.
He got his hands full right now. Banged up last season. You just want him to have a healthy season. You already see them get. Oh no! See, those are the passes.
All right, now that's one. That is a pickup left hand one-hander by Steph. You mentioned his nose being smashed into multiple times during the year.
It's just a target for everybody.
Get away.
Here comes your split action.
And there it is. Quinton Post get denied by Collins. Sanders on the step through, will lay it up and in and draw the foul.
It is going to be there. You better get crafty with it. Look at John Collins just track this one down. That's an easy block. You better jump back into this shot blocker, see if you can negate some of that shot blocking ability. Oh, see that off arm though?
So seeing 18,064 people screaming for the Warriors every night makes a real difference.
You guys say with Steph, to me it's like seeing Elvis or Sinatra or Jay-Z or the Rolling Stones. Like
we just didn't pick you. Sorry.
And I'm 0 for 30 in 30 years. I'm 0 for 30.
Warriors season. That's a good point. You know, and by the way, when we do our camps, it's Golden State Sports Academy. When the kids come out to our camps, they get a reversible jersey. One side Warriors, one side Valkyries.
I'm not going to pit them against each other. I'm just going to say they both play at a high level of intensity.
Bradley Beal floated that in.
The two defenders stay up with him. He's going to make that pass in between there. But that was a good one, though. He had some space to get it to Trace Jackson Davis.
Trace under control. Nice finish. Bradley Beal moving without the ball.